From the Fox 29 studios, this is Good Day Philadelphia.
This is a very cool program. It's a special boot camp that's underway, giving Philly Community College students a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's really a once-in-a-lifetime experience for anybody. The students have the opportunity to work alongside world-renowned medical researchers at the Wistar Institute. The program trains the next generation of biomedical researchers. So let's talk about it. Joining us is the Dean of Biomedical Studies, Dr. Kristy Shuda McGuire. Welcome.
Thank you.
And one of the people we've been raving about during the commercial break, because everybody keeps talking about all the things that you're doing, this is Tylier Driscoll, who's actually participated in the program as well. Thank you both so much for coming in. We're going to hear all your excellence, but tell us about the program.
Sure. So the Wistar Institute started this program back in 2000 with the Community College of Philadelphia. And thanks to funding from the National Science Foundation Advanced Technological Education Program, we are expanding the number of students we are able to serve and the greater Philadelphia region we select them from.
So they get in and they're learning how to do all this kind of stuff we're showing on the screen. What was this like? Like, tell us about participating in this.
I like to describe it as like the golden ticket. You know, it was my way into the industry.
Okay.
For like the first 2 weeks, we spend time going over laboratory techniques, and I had like a little background in that from like high school experiences, but nothing like this. The lab is state of the art, and we go through just about every laboratory technique you can think of. After that, we have 5 weeks at our first rotation, which can be in the industry or can be in academia. And then the next 5 weeks, again, is another rotation at either industry or academia. I did my first 5 weeks in an industry job, BioAnalysis, LLC. I now work there full-time.
Me and JB, our floor director, we're both nodding like we understand what you're talking about. BioAnalysis, and I went, it makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
But you said that your family was kind of sparked your interest in this type of thing going way back.
Yeah, so my mom, she is a medical assistant, and back when she was in school studying for it, studying to become a medical assistant, she had these books laying around, and as a kid, I was always like interested into what she was doing. So I used to read them a lot, and I used to be like, oh, this is cool. I really like STEM. I want to do this.
Wow, and look at you now. Why is something like this so important to kind of get the next generation involved?
Yeah, I mean, I think Tylier is a great example of, the best possible outcome of our program when students finish the program and then can go on to continue their education and find employment, find a job in the field in this growing life sciences industry in Philadelphia.
We started off as kind of talking about it, and they're like researching diseases, like finding cures and what have you. This is a lot. Do you realize kind of the depth of what you're doing? That's got to be pretty exciting.
It is. It's super exciting. I wasn't too familiar at first with biomedical research. I wanted to be like a medical doctor.
Okay.
But this is really, going through this program really made the gears in my head turn a little bit. And I went, oh, like maybe being a scientist is what I want to be. And so I landed on that. And then, the research is really exciting.
Break it down for us who don't fully understand kind of what exactly they're doing. So we're looking at the videos, doing research, finding cures, like a little bit of everything.
Right. So the videos are actually our students from Cheney University who just completed their biomedical research methods course. So we offer this program in different formats to different students. But they are learning very general laboratory techniques that are applicable in all kinds of biomedical research. But they're doing that through authentic Wistar research projects.
Okay. Do you feel like this is your next step? Like, you now have all this knowledge. What's the end game for you?
The end game for me is to have my PhD.
Okay, doctor?
Yeah, 100%. I want to work in a laboratory space. I really enjoy the work. I discovered that I really loved it once I started working at BioAnalysis, and subsequently transferring over to the Wistar's Montaner lab. I just really ended up enjoying the work, and I was like, wow, this is so fulfilling. A lot of people that I met at BioAnalysis and at the Montaner lab were great mentors to me. They were super polite. They really pushed me into this direction and launched me for it. So,
what everyone always says to us before we wrap up, the golden ticket that Tyler is talking about, how do more people get involved in something like this?
So as I said, we're really expanding our program, both in number of students in each cohort and the number of cohorts and partner institutions. So I think you can go to our website, wistar.org, for more information to look for applications for the next cohort.
I appreciate you both coming in. I was saying during the break, I love when they surround me by really smart people. Like, I feel like knowledge is rubbing off. So I appreciate you coming in. It's an amazing program, and continued success.
Thank you so much.
Come back when you have your first huge medical advance, and we can introduce you. Dr. Tylier is coming in with something that he cured. Thank you both. We appreciate it.